Hey, Glenn here, and in this video I'm going to be reacting to a band and song that I've never heard before. This is a band called Freeze the Fall. This is a band that I was recommended and suggested to take a look at from somebody who left a comment on one of my analysis videos of The Warning. And as far as I'm aware, I've never heard of this band. Maybe, I guess it's possible that I've heard of them in the context of The Warning in the past, because apparently this band is inspired by them. So maybe I have heard of them, but as far as I'm aware, I've never actually heard or seen anything of them. So this song, somebody else actually suggested that I take a look at and have a listen to. So we will discover this together. If you don't know this band, if you don't know this song, we'll discover this together. I certainly haven't heard of this song before. So this band is a trio. It's a young band. Apparently the guitarist, Quinn, I believe she's called. I think she's 17 now. Apparently when she was 11, I believe she was very inspired by The Warning, and that prompted her to learn the guitar. And she's now joined by a bass player who I believe is Aria, 16, and Jonah, 16, I believe. If memory serves, that's what I seem to recall reading. So without further ado, let's crack on and listen to One Left Standing by Freeze the Fall.
I can't seem to find a use for my time, sit and stare behind.
Quite warning sounding so far.
I can't seem to find.
I can anticipate where this is going already. This has got to get heavier, right? Nice build up here.
To have to come and last you to know you're all alone in first wish I love
that little bit there. That melody with those chords, that little transition there with the chords, I really like that. I'm just gonna go back because this is all very new. This is a new band. Never, to me, I've never heard of this band before, as far as I'm aware. Certainly never heard of any of their stuff. So I'm trying to absorb everything. I'm trying to absorb the whole vibe. I'm trying to absorb the music, listen to the structure of everything, listen to the lyrics and the voice. And it's hard to take everything on board. And I do want to just kind of tune into the lyrics. So I'm just going to go back.
I can't seem to find a use for my time, sit and stare behind. And I can't seem to find the evidence inside. Show the world I won't be broken.
It's cool. I like that.
I don't know what is worse, to have to come and last you to know you're all alone in first wish I could stare inside your heart. Then I'd understand why you held on, but I just couldn't. The face inside my dreams was me, and I gave in everything.
I said it was going to get heavier. I knew it was going to get heavier. Sorry, let's just go back to the beginning of that little bit.
The face inside my dreams was me, and I gave in everything. Ain't it funny how it all just fades away now? And as we fall apart, I can't seem to break my fall. Thought I'd be the one left standing, held on too close to letting go. And now there's nothing left. Heard the blue-eyed girl who saved me.
Nice. Just want to go back there because it's a nice little time signature change. Let's go back. Some might not know what I'm talking about. I'll try to explain it for the benefit of those who don't know what it is. So let's go back roughly to where that was. And I just want to admire that bass as well, just if I can get the frame on which that bass is being displayed. Yeah, so that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 string bass, I believe. I should be able to see it. I've got my light in the my light is in the way of the screen, so I can't actually see the number of tuning pegs, but it looks like, yeah, it's a 5, definitely a 5. It's just obscuring the headstock of the bass, so I couldn't see it. But yeah, nice 5-string bass with fanned frets, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's listen to that little time signature change. Yeah, there we go. So the song's basically, it's 4 beats to the bar, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that bit does something slightly different. Just let me again go back a little bit, just so I can lead into it. Yeah, so it's basically it's changing from what's called common time, so it's 4 beats to the bar, to compound time, which is 3 beats. It's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's really, really cool. So just listen to that one more time.
Girl who saved me.
Really like that. It's cool. Nice harmonies as well coming in there.
And when they close their eyes, our lives will be there, and we shall dream the.
And I've got to say, I mean, I guess when you get a band that's clearly influenced by The Warning, there are bound to be comparisons, and we're bound to make those comparisons in our own minds, and I can't help but just pick up on those drums, and those are very Paulina of The Warning style drums, those fills. Very, very simple, but really effective, just to give that kind of a pounding drive through that section. That's really cool. Let's just go back a little bit.
Lives will be there, and we shall dream them back. 'Cause the face inside my dreams was me, and I gave in everything. Ain't it funny how it all just fades away now? And as we fall apart, I can't see
Half-time changes there.
but I'd be the one left standing, held on so close,
Space.
letting go. And now there's nothing left. The blue-eyed girl who saved me.
So I'm just going to stop it there and just talk a little bit about some of the things they're doing to kind of switch things up, but things that also complement the other stuff they're doing. So what the band's not doing is kind of staying all on the same level throughout the song. As I've already mentioned, there's like a time signature change, so the switching from common to compound time and then back to common time. They've done that a couple of times. Just mentioned briefly a moment ago the half time. So it's basically when you have like the drums are I'm trying to think of the really simple way to put it. So you've got like the drums going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, but then you have a section where that is halved, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm probably not explaining it in the best way, but hopefully you can understand what I mean and match that up with the bit in the song where it's doing that. And what that does is it gives us that section of the song a different kind of vibe, but it's it's kind of makes the song feel as though it's slowing down when it isn't. The tempo, the speed of the song is the same, but it makes it sound as though it's going slower. So instead of sort of boom and chaka, boom and chaka, boom and chaka, it's going boom, boom, chaka, boom, boom, chaka type of thing. Same speed, but the way the drums and the rhythm of the bass and indeed the whole rhythm of the song is being played, it changes, so it makes it sound as though it's slower. It's a great way of changing up the vibe of the song for a particular section. And the other thing that's really cool round about that area as well when they were doing that is the drummers using kind of like triplets. Just see if I can remember where it was. There we go, you see that there? So it's, not wanting to get too technical, but it's kind of when the drums kind of almost sound as though they're being held back. So instead of dead on the beat, if that makes sense. When you can hear that little fill when it's doing that, it almost gives that little section almost kind of a dragging kind of feel, and I mean that in a positive way. It's not a negative. It's kind of almost swings from one section to the next, if that makes sense. But bottom line, it's effective, right? So just listen to some of these cool little drum bits here. Time signature change here, and then that's great little fill. Time signature change again there. There's that kind of dragged fill again. Until I find myself again, and as we fall apart, I can't seem to break my fall. Thought I'd be the one left standing, held on too close to letting go, and now there's nothing left. Hurt the blue-eyed girl who saved me. Nice change there. Pretty different. Kind of feel it's going to go on to something else here. So, yeah, really cool. I kind of didn't want to talk too much over it. I know there are a few bits I stopped and just talked a little bit about what I was hearing, but I just wanted to really just take in all of that because it's not a band I'm familiar with, and of course the song I've never heard. So what do I think? Yeah, I mean, I quite like that song. Some really cool elements, really tight band, good vocals, good bass, good guitar, great drums, interesting lyrics. I would have to really listen to that, I think, a few more times and maybe listen to it along with the lyrics and sort of allow that side of things to really kind of sink in for me to get a feel of what the song maybe is about. I mean, at this point, I've no idea what it's about. So when you get the general sort of idea, But yeah, do I like the band is, I guess, the big question. I mean, I'll be honest, upon first listen, I like the song. Would I want to listen to more? Yeah, I think I would. I absolutely would, in fact. Yeah, I definitely would like to listen to more. Certainly impressive. My biggest takeaway from this is, again, just another example of a really good young band at the end of the day. Clearly inspired by The Warning, you can tell that. But they've got their own sound. They're not like a copycat band by any stretch of the imagination. Yes, they're a trio, guitar, bass and drums, just as The Warning are. But certainly a band in their own right. They have got their own sound. The overall sound, what I'm getting, the overall kind of vibe, at least from this song, is a generally darker, heavier vibe, which is great. There's a lot going on. I would really like to listen to that again. I'm not going to listen to it on this video, but I would really like to listen to that again and kind of just listen to it a few times and just sit there, eyes closed, just absorbing all these various elements and kind of mentally picking it apart, because that's something I do. It's one of the things that I do to get the maximum enjoyment out of songs. I'll listen to them over and over and over again on headphones usually, and really absorb what's going on, really kind of get the whole sense and the vibe of the song. But just on that one listen, yeah, really, really good. And I would definitely like to check out some more of their stuff. So if there are any other songs of theirs that you would like me to react to, I would absolutely love to do that. And I really hope you've enjoyed this. So give it a like, give the subscribe bell a click, a tap. Make sure you select the settings to get all the notifications and so on that bell. And share the video. Anybody you think might like this, share it with them. And I hope you've enjoyed my reaction to my first exposure to Freeze the Fall. So with that said, we'll leave that there, and I shall see you on the next one.